I'm Kathy Catlin Davis, and I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about what I call the number one time sucker that we have. And for me, that is this little item right here. Yep, you guessed it, the phone. So why is this such a time sucker? It's, trust me, not just all of the apps that I have on here, but it's also the interruption of the phone calls. Now, I think you and I both know lots of people who think they have to answer their phone every time it rings. And while I know that we got cell phones and cell phones were created so that we could be much more accessible and we didn't always have to be at our desks in order to answer the phone, I don't think that, the concept meant that we always had to answer the phone. I think that it was supposed to give us more freedom, but not necessarily be an electronic leash, which is what it somewhat turns into. So for me, these are some ideas and thoughts about the phone. Not that I don't like talking to people. I love talking to people. But I find that if I'm working on a project, it's definitely a distraction for me to have to answer the phone and change my train of thought from whatever I was working on to the conversation with the people that I'm having. And so since that is such a big jerk in my thought process, I have started using a couple of different tips that I want to share with you so that I can be a little bit more productive, especially around the phone. So, number one thing that I do is that I don't answer the phone all of the time. Sorry. I do love talking to you. When I am working on a project, especially first thing in the morning, I usually will let my phone go to voicemail or directly to my receptionist service. I will let people know that I am going to return their calls at a specific time, but I don't answer the phone all of the time. So number one tip is to block times when you will answer your phone and when you will not, so that you can get some concentrated, focused work done during those times you're not answering the phone. The next tip, though, is to make sure you do in fact return those phone calls and to schedule that time into your day as well. So first you block in that focused work time, and then you block in that return call time. And then you follow through on that, because if you don't, then you get that reputation of someone who doesn't return calls. So those are the two tips for today. Let's focus some time on getting some work done and not be distracted constantly by the phone. Remember to pay attention to the people that you are with and on the project you're working on, instead of multitasking and putting your attention 10 different directions at once. Thank you.